I can see you far and wide across the ocean, above the clouds. In your presence I am free. I hear your whisper through the wind. Here right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last.
It's a beautiful day. I have a little bit of a dilemma here. You remember that our swing set fell down last year in a windstorm? If you watch all my videos, you will probably remember. And then some of it broke off. I fixed it. The day before yesterday, I had fixed it. And the last little bit, Johnny helped me fix it. And so it was nicely standing, everything was straight and nice. Well, the Lord decided that we needed a very windy day the next day. We had up to 60 kilometers an hour wind. Yeah, it didn't stand very long. So, I am so determined that I will fix it again. I have no idea if I will be able to lift it up. It's not very heavy at all. But I don't know, it's just a little awkward because this piece and then that piece, so I can't be at both sides. But I will try, and I will also try and film it and let you see my struggles if I'm struggling. So we're gonna try and fix it so that whenever I work on the yard, because that's the plan today, I want to work on the yard here and do some more cleanup, Jeremias can play on a swing set. So I'm gonna set you up here and we're gonna see if we can fix it again. I did it, and there's a few things that broke. So the slide did break off, and then this is a piece of, or the board of this. So I need to put that back on, and then this little seat here, or picnic table, whatever it is, it has broken. And then also this to climb up onto the platform. So not too bad, but I can see something broke up there as well. But I think I'm just gonna leave that. We're just gonna call it good because the piece that goes there was broken already. As you can tell, it is very old. I had kind of planned on staining it and kind of making it look a little bit nicer this spring or summer, but I changed my mind. The wood is just so brittle and it's just a little bit too old to spend a lot of time in it. So I think eventually we're just gonna buy a better swing set, a new one or something, because yeah, it's not very new anymore. I guess they never really took very good care of it, the previous owners, and last year we didn't do anything as well. So yeah, as you can tell, the wood is not in the best shape. So anyways, let's see if I can fix this. sofort fertig. King weiß hier Mama was. Ihr schieße noch dort Menschen. So, Johnny did change the oil in the mower this morning. And then every now and then, if we forget to turn off a valve, we get gasoline in our oil, and that's not good, obviously. So, we did forget to turn it off. So, I need to change the spark plug. He did show me how. So I'm gonna attempt and change this spark plug, and if I can do that, then I can mow the lawn. And I really want to do that because it's really time to mow, and I'm not gonna be home the next couple of days, so I need to mow it today. So here's to hoping that I can change a spark plug. He did show me how, so it shouldn't be too hard, but I've never done it, so let's see if I can do it. Open, okay. Okay. Mama was an fixing. Du hast das. So now the real test is going to be if it's going to start. I'm really hoping because I really want to mow the lawn. And this is my last hope if I can change it. Vi väver morsång. Już gasem są. What I do without a husband? I had to call him again. I forgot to put the plug over the spark plug. I don't know why. I did know spark plugs had the little plug. That much I knew, but for some reason, my brain, you know? What would I do without a husband? Anyways, let's try this again. I can now mow the lawn. can't resist any longer. It's a cool night, but we're gonna plant up these pots with these flowers. So what I'm doing with these tall pots, I have milk jugs in the bottom. I think I have 4 in each, and that way I don't need as much soil. And it works really well. I had it this way last year and it worked really well. So I'm doing that again. But these I'm just gonna fill up all the way. And then I have 2 very small ones. So I'm gonna fill all of these up with the potting soil that I got. Okay, so I decided to do the Supertunia Mini Vista here because these plants get massive. So they will fill the whole pot. It will take a while, so it would look really nice to surround it with something else right now. But I know they will just overgrow everything that I plant. So I'm just going to keep these. And then I'm going to do the geraniums and these 2. And then, what are these called again? And then I'm doing 2 of these on each side. I don't know how to pronounce this name. They're kind of like a super bell. They look kind of similar to a super bell, but they have a little bit of yellow and pink and white. I thought it would look pretty, and they will kind of probably go over the sides a little bit. So I will do that, and then these 2 pots, I'm going to do one of the same. These have pink flowers, and then 2 of the green vines. And I'm going to put these 2 pots beside my fountain. So I decided to do the geraniums by themselves after all, because the pots are pretty small and I have a tendency to overplant, and then later on in the season it's just way too full. I know it looks very bare right now, but they should grow really fast. I think I'll have to cover them for tonight though, because we're gonna get down to 0 degrees Celsius, so I might have to cover them, but then after tonight I should be fine.